There could be no more fitting moment to award an honorary doctorate, I think, to one of the leading people in current artificial intelligence, and in particular in natural language processing. In the last few weeks, we have seen a lot of attention for an AI system called ChatGPT, which can enter in a conversation with humans with uncanny fluency and knowledge. Students look at it with an amazing, because it might write their essays, and professors are hoping that it can also learn to grade those essays. It seems that the whole world is discovering that we in NLP, what we in NLP have known for some years now, that this field has made unbelievable advances in the last decade. These advances will have major implications for society, and many of which for the better, but some, if we're not careful, also for worse. Christopher Manning was already a towering figure in natural language processing before this paradigm shift. We learned that the hard way here in Amsterdam, where we often, but not always, were a few steps behind Stanford NLP. We also learned it the good way, because everyone in our groups back in the day had one of Manning's textbooks on their shelves. Generations of students here in Amsterdam and across the world have learned about advanced techniques in natural language processing, from foundations of statistical natural language processing, and about the technology behind web search, from introduction to information retrieval. But Dr. Manning really became the superstar of our field by sensing earlier than almost everyone that techniques from deep learning could be used to tackle long-standing problems with the computational modeling of language. Tens of thousands of papers, literally, have built on his method to represent the meaning of words, called GLAV, from 2014. Manning and his students continue to make revolutionary contributions also after that success. And they helped natural language processing, helped lay the foundations for algorithms that can learn to translate from one language to another, as you all know in Google Translate, that can learn to reason logically, and for methods that can help us explain what is happening on the inside of these deep neural networks. All three of these domains are, by the way, other key connections between Chris Manning and much research happening here in Amsterdam. Manning also continued to be extremely influential as a teacher. 600 students take his course on NLP at Stanford every year. I don't know if they have an essay assignment, but, and literally hundreds of thousands of students watch his lectures online. And that includes many of the people that are now building revolutionary tools like ChatGPT. Finally, Professor Manning saw, again, earlier than almost everyone, that artificial intelligence was becoming such a powerful force that researchers in that field have a key responsibility to study the societal impact of their techniques and to help steer development in directions that benefit rather than harm society. Professor Manning helped found Stanford's Institute of Human-Oriented AI, again setting an example that many universities in the world, including at a modest scale also the University of Amsterdam, have followed. So there can be not only no better time to award an honorary doctorate for foundational contributions in applying machine learning to natural language processing, research and education, but there can also be no better recipient of such an award than Professor Christopher Manning. I most willingly accept the task assigned to me by the Rector Magnificus of the University of Amsterdam. By virtue of the power conferred on us by law, and in accordance with the decision of the Rector and the Doctorate Board of this university, I hereby confer upon you, Christopher David Manning, the degree of Doctor Honoris Causa, and grant you all the rights pertaining thereto by law or custom. As a token of the dignity thus conferred upon you, the pro-rector will hang the kappa over your shoulders. In evidence hereof, you will be presented with the degree certificate signed by the rector and the secretary of the doctorate board and confirmed with the Great Seal of the university. Having thus fulfilled the task assigned to me, I have the honor of being the first to address you as honorary doctor of the University of Amsterdam and to congratulate you with the dignity conferred on you.